could talk about cookbooks all day. Usually I do, actually. And that's why we created Cookbook Club. And so far, we've curated a roster of recommendations from celebrity chefs, friends, people of note. And now it's time for you to get involved. That's actually why Pilar and I wanted to create Cookbook Club in the first place. That's right, this is Pilar Valdez, friend of the show. Chef Pilar Valdez.
Yeah, who's this?
And so we're gonna be joined by some VFFs today. I'm really excited. So without further ado, Pilar, please tell us what our Cookbook Club pick is today.
The Essentials of Italian Classic Cooking by one of my culinary heroes, Marcella Hazan. She is such a tremendous pioneer, and I really think she taught people how to approach Italian food in a whole different way. And there were a few fundamentals also that she really sort of drove home. She emphasized the importance of how to source really great ingredients, and then said, at the end of the day, it all boils down to your palate, to your taste. So learn and taste as you go.
Right. You know, that is something that I think you have to really remember to do.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I want to bring in our VFFs. I'm so excited. Everybody, please welcome Lynn, Daniel, and Zenobia.
Hi.
Oh my God, look how many of us there are here.
I know.
It's a real party. Hi, Lynn, how are you?
I'm so good. Thank you for having me as part of this cookbook club.
Well, how come you wanted to be a part of it, may I ask?
So I'm a busy mom of triplets, and I love to cook. I usually, reach for those simple recipes that pack a lot of flavor, but I'm easily bored in the kitchen. So I would love some new ideas for different dishes that I can try.
Well, nothing better than Italian. Okay, Daniel, I'm so glad you're here. Hello.
Hello, I'm so happy to be here. Thanks so much for having me.
Us too. Why were you interested in Cookbook Club?
Well, cooking is my favorite hobby, and I have a collection of cookbooks. I've always been drawn to cookbooks. When I was a kid in elementary school, I would read The Joy of Cooking. You were just talking like reading in bed. I would read The Joy of Cooking in bed, and I would think about recipes that I wanted to make. And then the next day I would get up and I'd be like, I don't feel good. And so I would stay home from school and everyone else would leave the house and I would spend the entire day cooking. And I did this several times. So, yeah.
Well, that might be one of the most G-rated hooky reasons I've ever heard of. And a perfect reason that we're all here together. Now, Zenobia.
Hi, Drew.
Have you recovered from the sushi we had you eat here?
Yes, I have. Oh my gosh.
With Aton, we did a Never Have I Ever, and we made her eat her first sushi.
Zenobia, props to you.
Yeah, look, she spit it right out. Oh my God. I love it. You were so fun. I'm so glad you're back. May I ask what interests you about Cookbook Club?
First of all, I am so happy to be back with you, Drew. And I just want to say that, you got me styling today because I love all of your outfits, your blouses. So I said, let me step up my game today with Drew with her blouse.
Thank you. We harris, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Lynn, what did you make out of the book when you did sort of like a pre-run?
So I actually made the baked filet of sole with tomatoes, oregano, and hot pepper. And that was really, really good too. The fish, I had never cooked with that type of fish before, and it had like a buttery, nutty flavor that really surprised me, and it was delicious. My kids loved it. The at table section in the back that she has in the book helped me figure out what to pair with the menu to really, deliver more than just that main course. And I love her book. It's amazing.
You look really proud, like there's a glow in your face. I know what I look like when I'm not proud, and I know what I look like, and I hope you felt good about that.
I was really happy.
Daniel, what did you read, learn, or cook out of the book?
Oh, well, I treated it like a regular book, and I just kept flipping, and then I came across raspelle, which are like little crepes, and you filled them with different things. This recipe, you filled them with spinach and prosciutto and Parmesan, and you roll them up, and then you cover it with a creamy bechamel sauce and Parmesan. You bake it, and oh my God, they're so
That's
so
actually
delicious.
the first recipe that I made out of this book ever as well. So
No way.
That's so cool.
That's awesome.
Maybe it was like psychic manifestations. And by the way, gosh, Danielle, that looks incredible.
really did.
It was incredible. I will make that again.
And Zenobia, what did you make?
I made the pork braised with tomato and sage, and I definitely stepped up my pork chop game.
Awesome.
My family absolutely loved it.
I'm glad it really worked out for you.
Thank you.
I have to say, this to me looks like what I picture a cookbook to look like.
This is my very well-worn copy.
I know, and
It has like
dog-eared.
It's dog-eared. It has pesto stains. You'll probably find breadcrumbs in there.